We used the most powerful AI models to create 3 tennis analysts debating the ultimate question of who is the greatest of all time: Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, or Novak Djokovic.
Roger Federer is the GOAT, full stop. 20 Grand Slam titles, yes, but that's just the headline. He held the #1 ranking for 237 consecutive weeks, dominance no one else has touched. Federer transformed tennis into an art form, winning across all surfaces with elegance and precision. Nadal's 14 French Opens? Impressive, but on one surface. Djokovic records? Built in an era Federer defined. Legacy matters, and Federer's is untouchable.
We asked 5 AI models to evaluate each side based on these 10 criteria, giving each response a score from 0 to 10. Here are the scores the judges gave for the first response.
Wrong. Grand Slam count isn't the sole measure. Federer's 20, Nadal has 22, including 14 French Opens, the greatest single-surface dominance ever. Against Federer in Slam finals, Nadal holds the edge, often beating him at his best. He has mastered all surfaces, winning majors on grass, clay, and hard courts. Elegance doesn't outweigh grit, adaptability, and sustained excellence. When tennis demands heart and fight, no one matches him. That's the true definition of greatness.
Nice, but both Nadal and Federer fall short where it truly matters. Complete, sustained dominance across all eras and surfaces. Djokovic has 24 Grand Slams, the most in men's history, plus the most weeks ranked world #1. Head-to-head records, he leads against both. Masters titles, he holds the record there too. He has beaten both Nadal and Federer at their absolute peak on their favorite surface. Numbers don't lie. Djokovic is the most complete player ever.
Nadal, 14 French Opens is dominance, yes, but 112 career titles? That's Federer's. It shows consistency across decades, not just clay. You talk head-to-head, yet Djokovic's first slam came when Federer was already past his peak. Federer reached 31 Grand Slam finals, more than either of your players did until very recently. He was winning majors before either of your players had a tour title, setting the bar your players chased. And unlike both, Federer never retired mid-match. Endurance is part of greatness. Inspiration matters too, and no one inspired a generation more than him.
Federer. Titles across surfaces are great, but Nadal has the highest win percentage in the Open era, 82.9%. And Djokovic, let's address your most complete claim. He lost 12 Grand Slam finals, many in straight sets. Nadal's Olympic gold in singles, something neither of your players achieved, proves his versatility. He is the only man to win slams in 3 different decades. Federer's style inspired fans, but Nadal inspired comebacks, returning from multiple injuries to win majors. That's not just greatness, that's resilience no stat can capture.
Federer past your peak is convenient. Djokovic beat him in 3 Wimbledon finals, his favorite stage. Nadal, his win percentage hides the fact he has played far fewer matches due to injuries. Djokovic is the only man to win every slam at least 3 times, proving absolute surface mastery. His ATP Finals record? 6 titles, more than both of your players combined. And when ranking weeks at #1, he has eclipsed you by over 100 weeks. Consistency, adaptability, and big match nerves, he has owned them all, in every era he has played.
Djokovic, 3 slams on each surface is impressive, but he's never had a single season like Federer's 2006. 12 titles, 92-5 record, 3 slams, and a final in the 4th. Nadal, Olympic gold is rare, but so is 6 year-end #1 finishes. Oh wait, I guess Djokovic and Federer share that. What neither of your players match is Federer's 8 Wimbledon titles, the pinnacle of tennis tradition. And Djokovic, ATP finals dominance is nice, but Federer reached 10 straight finals there. Longevity at the very top, without burnout, that's a skill neither of you mastered.
Federer's 2006 was great, but Nadal stopped him in Paris at his absolute peak and again in 2008 Wimbledon, ending his 5-year reign. Djokovic, 3 slams per surface, doesn't outweigh Nadal's record 81 consecutive wins on clay, the longest streak on any surface in the Open era. And while Djokovic boasts ATP finals, Nadal has Davis Cup titles, lifting his country 3 times. Federer's no retirements ignores that Nadal has fought through injuries most would quit over. Greatness isn't perfect conditions. It's prevailing when your body says no.
Federer? 8 Wimbledons can't hide the fact Djokovic beat him there 3 times in finals, including the longest ever in 2019. Nadal? 81 straight on clay is dominance, yes. But Djokovic is the only man to win all 9 Masters 1000 events, twice. He's got a winning record against both, not just overall, but in slam finals. And while you speak of Davis Cup, Djokovic has carried Serbia to its first title while winning singles and doubles in the final. The numbers are clear. Djokovic has conquered every format, every surface, every era.
Nadal, stopping Federer in 2008 Wimbledon was historic. But remember, he beat Nadal in 5 slam finals, including 3 on grass and hard courts, his weaker surfaces. Djokovic, yes, he has the Masters sweep, but Federer has 31 consecutive slam quarterfinal appearances, a consistency neither of your players can touch. He has finished 5 seasons with over 90% win rates, more than both of your player combined. And unlike their grind-heavy style, he extended his career by adapting his game. Longevity with sustained excellence, without relying solely on peak athleticism, is the ultimate testament to GOAT status.
Federer, 31 straight slam quarters sounds great, but Nadal has reached the 2nd week of majors at a higher percentage overall, despite far more injury layoffs. Djokovic, winning records matter, yet Nadal leads him in Roland Garros head-to-heads 8-2, including multiple finals where Djokovic was world #1. And Federer, adapting his game was necessity, not dominance. Nadal's 22 slams came while facing them both in their prime, no soft draws. And Nadal's 5 Davis Cup clinchers show he's delivered for his country more than anyone. Greatness includes the fight, when the odds are stacked highest.
Federer, longevity is good, but Djokovic's longevity came at the very top, ending every season in the top 2 for 12 years straight. Nadal, Roland Garros dominance is undisputed, but Djokovic has beaten him there twice, something no one else can claim. He is also the only player in history to win 3 different slams in a single season, 4 times. And while Davis Cup matters, Djokovic's ATP Cup and Laver Cup wins show that he has delivered across all team formats. Every record category, slams, masters, weeks #1, Djokovic's name sits at the top. That's unmatched scope.
Nadal, you speak of pressure moments, but Federer is the only man in the Open era to win 5 consecutive US Opens. On a surface neither of your players ever dominated as Federer did. Djokovic, you boast records now, but Federer was the first since Rod Laver to win slams on grass, clay, and hard in the same season. His 103 career titles tower over both of your players combined. And greatness isn't only statistical. Federer has sold out stadiums on every continent, turning tennis into a global spectacle and elevating its profile beyond anything achieved before. That's a legacy beyond mere numbers.
Federer, 103 titles are impressive, but many came at lower-tier events. Nadal won more matches against top 10 players in Grand Slams than either of your players, proving his mettle in the biggest moments. Djokovic, winning 3 slams in 4 different years is elite, but Nadal alone has won the same slam 14 times. Dominance unmatched in any sport. He's also beaten both Federer and Djokovic in slam finals on their favorite surfaces. Beyond trophies, his greatness is built on breaking the will of the very best, proving that his advantage is not only physical, but rooted in mental supremacy.
Federer, that U.S. Open streak ended when Djokovic stopped him in back-to-back semifinals. Nadal, 14 in Paris is extraordinary. But Djokovic reached more Grand Slam finals than either of your players across every surface. He is the only player to win all 9 Masters events in a single decade. And he did it twice. He has adapted his game to conquer 3 distinct generations, from Hewitt and Roddick to Alcaraz and Medvedev. That's not just longevity, that's dominance across eras. Every style, every opponent, every surface, he's found the solution, proving his supremacy is grounded in adaptability, skill, and relentless consistency.
Djokovic, stopping Federer's U.S. Open streak was a moment, but he dominated that era's toughest competition consistently. Nadal winning matches against top 10 players is strong, yet Federer's 103 titles include more Masters and ATP Finals trophies. Djokovic, adapting across generations is vital, but Federer was the benchmark Djokovic chased, breaking ground before he arrived. Greatness isn't just chasing records, it's setting standards and inspiring future champions. Federer is that standard, elegant, consistent, and globally transformative.
Federer's titles impress, but many came with less resistance than Nadal faced against top rivals. Djokovic's Masters sweep is incredible, yet Nadal's 14 French Opens prove unparalleled clay dominance. He's beaten both on their favored courts, in finals that tested every ounce of mental strength. Overcoming injuries and fierce opponents defines his legacy. Championships aren't just stats. They're battles won when the odds are against you. That relentless spirit makes Nadal the GOAT of resilience and fight.
Federer set the bar, but Djokovic raised it higher with unmatched versatility and longevity. Nadal's clay mastery is clear, but Djokovic's all-surface slam finals record and ability to beat both repeatedly prove his dominance. Conquering multiple generations and surfaces isn't luck. It's relentless skill and mental toughness. Records matter most in the end, and Djokovic owned them. The GOAT isn't nostalgia or flair. It's winning consistently at the highest level when it counts most.
Novak, adaptability is vital, but so is inspiring generations. Federer is the reason countless kids picked up a racket in the 2000s. Nadal owned the emotional GOAT title for his grit, but elegance and artistry are also emotional. Fans cried when Federer played his final match. He's beaten both in slam finals on all surfaces but clay. He holds more sportsmanship awards than any athlete in history, showing greatness is about respect as much as results. His game was timeless, his influence immeasurable. In tennis's story, he is not just a chapter, he is the turning point.
Roger, elegance is beautiful, but Nadal has been the symbol of heart. His comebacks from career-threatening injuries define resilience. Djokovic's records are historic, but Nadal has beaten both in epic finals where emotion decided the outcome. Fans don't just cheer Nadal's wins, they live his battles. His relentless fight in 5-hour marathons inspired players across all levels. He's lifted trophies after seasons most thought he'd never play again. Greatness is not only about the years you dominate, but the moments you refuse to be broken. Nadal is the emotional GOAT because he has worn his heart on his sleeve every match.
Roger inspired beauty. Nadal inspired fight. Djokovic inspired inevitability. Fans respect the emotional GOAT, but fear belongs to the one who wins when it matters most. Djokovic turned Grand Slam finals into his domain, beating both in their strongholds. His resilience is mental as much as physical, facing jeers, political storms, even bans, yet returning to reclaim number one. He's united records and rivalry dominance in a way no one else has. The ultimate GOAT must combine stats, versatility, and endurance under pressure. Emotion moves people, but Djokovic has moved the scoreboard beyond reach.
In this debate, the analyst who supported Djokovic had the upper hand with a total score of 273.2. Looking at the bias table, most models favored Djokovic's side, with Gemini showing extreme affinity towards him. Nadal scored highest only with Claude, the only AI favoring him the most. Federer tended to receive the lowest scores overall, except from ChatGPT, where Nadal was rated lowest. Here's ChatGPT's summary. Djokovic's side built arguments around comprehensive records, versatility, and consistent dominance, ensuring each point was logically sound and well supported. Nadal's side emphasized resilience and mental toughness, boosting emotional resonance, but sometimes overshadowed by stats. Federer's side captivated with elegance and legacy, but often ranked lowest due to less statistical emphasis. Djokovic's side earned slightly higher scores for consistent clarity and complete analysis, while Federer's side ranked just behind thanks to inspiration and style. Now, while the numbers may favor one side, we believe that Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic are once-in-a-lifetime legends. Don't you agree? Don't you? What do you think?